What is going on, everybody? Today we're going to be talking a little bit about hair brushes. Now, the last time I made any type of content talking about hair brushes for hair systems, gosh, it's been probably over a year ago when the world was kind of shutting down. Now, I don't know about you, but I've learned a lot about hair systems, how to handle them, and some of the different brushes that I need to use in certain situations. So this video, you got to watch to the very end, and you gotta also throw me a like down below. Guys, it helps the channel grow if you do throw a like, so please do that. Guess what? I'm gonna be giving one of the hair brushes that I'm showing you today away to one of the commenters down below. So throw me a comment and I will make sure that you get one of these brushes that I'm talking about. So let's talk about the 4 brushes you absolutely need, the situations that you need them in, and how not to use them. And then after that, we're gonna talk about the actual cost of all the brushes, so make sure you watch till the end. But real quick, guys, thank you to Vivid Hair for sponsoring this video, for bringing education to the hair system community. If you're looking for a hair system, get 15% off any stock order with my code down in the pinned comment below. So the first one is the brush that I told people to use way back in the day, and that is the round brush. Now, before you get your panties in a bunch, guys, the reason that this is a great brush is for styling. If you go into a hair system stylist, you will almost always see them using a round brush. Now, what it is great for is styling. And specifically why it's really great is because it helps give you volume. When you are using a round brush with a hair dryer, you can set the pattern of your hair so that it has more volume, it has more lift. And one of the things that a lot of us are familiar with is when we first get a system and it's already poofy and large, the hair system stylist tends to like foof it up even more. But these are really, really great if you want to add a little bit of volume to a hair system after it's worn in, and even more so for kind of back in the crown area. If you use it to create a little bit more volume, it can add a little bit of shape. So this is used for certain situations, but not for all. Now, the reason you don't want to use just this right here is because this type of brush, it's really easy to pull the hair out of your hair system. It's easy to put a lot of tension on the hair when you are locking it into place to add volume to your hair. And it's also easy to just catch the hairs when you're using it, if you were to use it as just like for brushing your hair. So this is not ideal for just brushing out your hair, for trying to get knots or anything like that. This is for using to create volume. Use it sparingly, but it is a tool. Now, the next one comes probably as no surprise either, but the next 2 are new additions to my lineup. This one right here is a rat tail comb right here. You can get these for dollars. They're very, very cheap. In fact, I recommend you have a couple of these. Now, what I use these for predominantly is when I am actually cleaning my hair system. When I'm doing a deep clean, when I'm getting all the knots out, when I'm conditioning it, all that stuff, I use these like nobody's business. Now, what I do is I will wet the hair system after I take it off. I'll throw some conditioner inside of it, and very carefully I'll grab the hair at the roots and I'll make sure that all the knots are out of the hair system. And then I actually condition it again. I condition it twice on those deep conditioning days. This is also useful because it has the rat tail, which you can use for many things, but one of the good things you can use it for is for lifts on your hairline, or when you're first setting your hairline, you can use it to kind of press down some of the areas. So this right here, super cheap, absolutely must have if you have a hair system. All right, the next 2 brushes, here we are. So number 3 comes in as a special tool that, man, I love this thing so much. I use it just about every single day. This is the Tangle Teaser. This is what it looks like. Now, this right here is a soft bristled brush. These are plastic and they move really easy. I'm not sure if you can see this inside of the camera, and they're wide spaced apart. Now, the reason that this is really, really great is this is fantastic for getting most of the knots out of your hair system on a day-to-day basis, or when you're in the shower especially. It's super gentle on the hair system, and it also feels amazing on your scalp. It's kind of like it's a little itch scratcher. But this is useful because it doesn't pull a lot on the hairs, and unlike the fine-toothed comb right here, it's a little bit easier with the hair system on your head to get any of your knots out of the hair system. It's not going to be quite as effective, meaning like it's not going to get every single knot out. It doesn't have as many bristles and they're very soft, so sometimes it doesn't get the knot out right away. So this is gentler. It'll work on most of the knots or the tangles or anything like that, but it's not gonna get everything out. So this is softer, it's gentler. It's like the day-to-day thing that I use, and it's just really gentle on hair systems. So this is really, really great. What I wouldn't use this for is kind of styling. It doesn't work that great for styling. Also, like I just said, it doesn't get every single knot out. So when you're doing a deep clean of your system, like when you take it off, not the one that you're gonna wanna use. Now, number 4, and this right here is the brush that I'm going to be giving away to somebody down in the comments below. I'm going to pick one of the comments down below at random, and I'm going to give it away. So this right here is a bamboo brush. Now, these are fantastic, and I use this every single day. I use this in the morning if I have any bedhead, or if I need to brush my hair, I use this puppy, and it is so good at its job. It gets some of the tangles out. It's super gentle on the hair and the system, and it's just a super reliable brush. Now, I actually stole this from my girlfriend. I noticed that she had one of these, and I thought it was amazing. Like an actual noticeable difference when I was using this versus my Tangle teaser is kind of what I was using day to day. This right here is my go-to brush when I'm brushing my hair. I even use it when I'm styling it before I kind of throw on some final touches. This right here is a fantastic brush. Now, the bristles are hard, but there's a little bit of cushion in here, and the bristles are wide. So this isn't gonna catch a lot of knots. It's not gonna be like that fine-tooth comb, but it is going to catch some of them. Now, I've used this for, gosh, probably 3 months now, 4 months, and I barely have any hair trapped inside of there because it is so gentle on the hair system. As opposed to if you look at this, there's a lot of hair that's been trapped on this. This is something you guys need to get. I highly, highly recommend it. They're not that expensive, but I'm gonna be giving away one of these down in the comments, so make sure you comment down below. Now, for the second part of this video, we're gonna be talking about how much all of this should cost you. Now, how much should this all cost you? Well, really, you're looking at a couple dollars for your rat tail comb. You're looking at maybe $10 to $20 for this one right here. This is a Conair, but just get any one that works for you, $10 to $20. A Tangle teaser, you can get these for $7 to $15. And for this one right here, anywhere from $10 to $20. So ultimately, you're looking somewhere in the ballpark between $30 to $50 for all of these brushes that you'll ever need. I really don't think you need another brush. I think that these are all you really need, and they're gonna get the job done in any situation, no matter what you need to get done. I love these. Now, let me know what brushes you guys really like. If there's something that I missed, something that you think is valuable for other people, leave it down in the comment below, so that way other people can read the comments and they can get some of your expertise and some of your feedback, and we can just grow as a community. Thanks once again to Livid for sponsoring this video, and we'll see you guys soon.